Howdy, brothers and sisters out there in YouTube land. This here's Grateful Panic. I've got another review for you guys today. And today we are going to be taking a look at the Liong Mah Nuk. And I'm going to leave that guy in his cool little box until it's time to review him, just to build the suspense a little bit. Because I gotta say, guys, this is a really cool knife. So first of all, let's go ahead and dive into what I carried today. And my folder carry was the Cold Steel Pro Light Sport, and this was on loan from JB over at BigRedEDC for me to, carry, handle, review. And I say was because I was just recently informed, and by recently I mean like literally just a few minutes ago, JB contacted me and told me that he was actually gifting this knife to me, and I am super stoked about that because this is an awesome knife. Like, I really dig this knife. This is right up my alley, and I am really grateful for that. Thank you so much, JB. Like, seriously, thank you. This is an awesome knife. And my traditional carry for the day was the GEC number 44 Buffalo Jack in green linen micarta. And this should come as no surprise, but my fixed blade carry today was the Bark River Knives Ultralight Bushcrafter in black canvas micarta. And my flashlight carry today was the Olight S1R Baton Turbo, as it normally is. And even though I got the S Mini Baton in raw brass, that has pretty much become my Sunday go to meeting flashlight, because I'm terrified of messing it up. And this guy already has a little wear and tear on him, so this is pretty much my daily carry. And Golden Boy has become my special occasion carry. And strangely enough, I did not carry a Swiss Army knife, so that does it for the EDC portion of the video. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. The knife of the hour, the knife that we've all been waiting for, or at least the knife that I've been waiting for, the review knife. And I am super excited to be reviewing this knife, guys, because I gotta say, this is probably the nicest folder I have ever had in my hands, and so I'm stoked to review this guy. And like I said, this is the Liong Mah Nuk, and this is also on loan from JB over at BigRedEDC. And I'm going to be honest, I did not carry this knife. I did not cut with this knife. I handled it quite a bit, and played with it quite a bit and geeked out on it quite a bit. And I feel like I am comfortable enough with this guy to give you guys an honest review and my honest opinion. So let's go ahead and get the boring stuff out of the way before we get into the meat and taters, and take some measurements and get some weight on this guy. We are looking at about 4 3/4 closed length, and we've got a 8 1/4 fully open length with a 3 5/16 full blade length, and about 3 3/8 cutting edge. And weight wise, this guy does have a bit of weight on him. I don't see that it would be any sort of problem EDC in this guy, because I know some people tend to make their cutoff 5 ounces. Anything above 5 ounces is just just outrageously heavy. But I mean, in my opinion, this guy weighs in at 6.3 ounces. In my opinion, I don't think that is just out of the realm of possibilities to carry in your pocket all day. Because I mean, it really doesn't. It's not that heavy, and that converts to 179 grams for our good friends across the pond. And I'm hoping my stuff on my table here doesn't blow away. The wind's picking up a little bit. It looks like we're going to get a little bit of a rainstorm. But looking at this guy, you've got a stainless steel with a bead blast finish handle. It is a frame lock. You've got the same bead blast stainless steel pocket clip. You've got stainless steel hardware all the way around. It's kind of got a little satin finish on it. It's not highly polished. I think that has a pretty cool contrast between this gray color and the silver of the stainless steel hardware. And this, in my opinion, this is cool as crap. This is the bee's knees. You got a Moonglow G10 backspacer with Moonglow inserts, and I'll give you a little demonstration on that later. That's one of the things I really geeked out on with this guy. I thought it was just cool as crap. Let's take a look at the blade. You've got a black coated blade and D2 blade steel with a compound grind in a kind of a modified Tanto blade shape. And this grind is really cool. You got kind of a hollow grind here on this part, and towards the tip it goes to a flat grind. You've got a really cool swedge on the back, and some light jimping here, which I think is more for looks because it's not super grippy. But with the ergonomics of this knife, you really don't need super aggressive jimping, especially with this little thumb ramp right here. You got a nice finger groove here. It's a pretty deep finger groove, and it just fits your index finger like perfectly well. With this cutout on the rest of the handle, your other three fingers just fall right in there like they're meant to be there. And when you've got your thumb up on this ramp and kind of push down, I mean, it just melts into your hand. Really great ergonomics on this guy. It feels really great in the hand. And even though it's all stainless steel, you know, you got all these edges are chamfered. I can't tell, you don't really have a chamfer here on the pocket clip, but it's rounded off enough that it's not uncomfortable at all. There's no hot spot. And I love these flat pocket clips. I mean, they just fit really well in your hand. And speaking of the pocket clip, it has a left or right hand tip up carry, and also you've got this little insert, so when you switch the pocket side from the pocket clip from one side to the other, you put the insert where the pocket clip was, so you don't have this void right there. And I think that's really cool. I know some other knife companies do that as well, and I've always thought that's a really cool feature. Now I kind of want to show you guys, if you've never seen this knife or this function of the knife in action. I kind of want to take this off camera and show you one of the things that I really geeked out on with this guy, and that's the Moonglow inserts and backspacer. So bear with me for a moment, and I'll try not to give you guys bad radio. I'll just keep rambling on, and because I know that's what you guys wanted. You said, hey, I want to watch a video and listen to Grateful Panic ramble on, and not just about knives or sharp, pointy, stabby things, but I just wanted to hear him ramble on and on about nothing at all, so he could kill some time, so he could show us this really cool aspect of this knife that he's been geeking out on. That you know, I feel kind of like a little fanboy here, but see, we're about done, and Viola. Check out that glow. I mean, I just thought that was just the coolest thing in the world. It comes with this little keychain light that you can charge the inserts up with and make them glow. And I thought that was just cool as crap. My overall impression of this knife is it's a good knife, and especially for the price. Um, it's probably more expensive than really any of the folders that I own right now, but it's not overly expensive. You get what you pay for. You actually probably get more than what you pay for. You're getting a knife that's designed by a really well known, really good knife designer. And I mean, it is just looking at it. That's a really cool looking knife. And you're used to seeing knives that maybe look cool, and then you pick them up and you're like, wow, this is a hunk of junk. But this guy is definitely not a hunk of junk. The action on it is buttery smooth. It's riding on bearings, and I mean, it flips out with the greatest of ease. It falls right shut with just a little shake. um, it's it's really cool to play with. I mean, this is one of those sit on the couch watching a movie and irritate the crap out of your wife because you're flipping it over and over and over because you just can't stop flipping it. But then the great thing about this knife is when she gets irritated, you could say, "Oh wait, but check out how cool it is," and then you charge up the moon glow and let her see it glow, and then that just makes everything all better. But no, all in all, this is a great knife. This is a really cool knife, and I am forever indebted to JB for loaning me this knife, because otherwise I never would have gotten this guy in hand, and it was quite an experience. It was, it really it's one of the highlights of my knife collecting career, is to be able to get this guy in hand. And I really appreciate that, JB. So, with that being said, this guy definitely gets the Grateful Panic seal of approval, which is 1 3/4 thumbs up. Um, and that brings us to the conclusion of the loaner knives that JB sent. And again, man, I am so appreciative of that. It was just a really cool experience. I had a blast carrying these guys, and except for this one, didn't carry this one, but and I had an absolute blast reviewing them. I hope I was able to do them justice, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching these videos. And if you're not already subscribed to the BigRedEDC channel, get your hind ends over there and watch his content and subscribe to his channel, because he's got some great stuff going on over there. He's a great guy. He knows his knives, and he's really down to earth. He's going to tell you what he thinks about a knife, and he's got some really cool knives for, even if you're not on a budget. It's really cool to spend $20 or $30 and get this amazing knife. And he's going to tell you all about them. I mean, he's got them hands down. He's got one of the best budget knife, and he's got other EDC gadgets and doodads that you guys are going to want to check out. And he does some really cool box opening videos. So, and I know a lot of you guys came here from JB's channel, but if somehow you wandered in to the Grateful Panic family without ever seeing any of his videos, definitely go check him out. And also check out Jack FarmBoy. He's got some great content. Another really down to earth guy that's going to give you his honest opinion. Review some great knives. Really cool person. Check out Banter. He's got some great content. Got some really cool editing and stop motion type stuff. But and that it's not just frills, you know, to get views. He's got some really informative videos. Definitely check out Tony over at Edge Elite. And if you guys have any suggestions of channels for me to watch and for me to, you know, be able to let other people know, you know, spread the word, drop it down in the comments. Because, you know, this is networking at its finest. This is a bunch of guys that love knives, that love to support each other. And, you know, we want to get as many people as we can watching everybody's channels. So, with that being said, guys, this is Grateful Panic signing off. And remember, guys, stay alert, stay alive. And hey, how about do something nice for somebody today? Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.